When Andrew Jackson Jack Whittaker Jr. walked into a West Virginia convenience store on Christmas night in 2002, he was already a wealthy man. A successful construction company owner, Jack wasn't looking for a miracle, he just wanted a breakfast sandwich and a Powerball ticket. That $1 ticket changed everything. He would go on to win $314.9 million, the largest undivided Powerball jackpot in US history at the time. Jack took the lump sum, $113.4 million after taxes. Overnight, he became a legend, and soon after, a cautionary tale. This is the true story of a man who won everything and lost far more. At first, Jack was celebrated as the rags-to-riches hero who beat the system. With his cowboy hat and thick West Virginia accent, he charmed the media. He vowed to give 10% of his winnings to Christian charities. He started the Jack Whittaker Foundation, donating millions to churches, food pantries, and struggling families. He also gifted his granddaughter, Brandy Bragg, a 15-year-old girl he adored, a brand new car and weekly allowances totaling thousands of dollars. Jack wanted to share his wealth, believing it could buy happiness, not just for himself, but for everyone he loved. For a while, it looked like the dream was real. But the cracks started early. Just a year after winning, Jack's car was broken into while parked outside a strip club. $545,000 in cash was stolen. When asked why he carried that much money, Jack famously said, "Because I can." The incident became a national headline. Reporters started digging. Whispers grew louder about his frequent visits to bars, clubs, and casinos. The public image of Jack as a humble, generous millionaire started to fade, replaced by a portrait of a man spiraling under the weight of his own fortune. Then came the personal tragedies. Jack's beloved granddaughter Brandy began showing signs of serious drug addiction. Despite his wealth and power, Jack couldn't save her. In 2004, her boyfriend was found dead in Jack's house from an overdose. Months later, Brandy herself went missing. Weeks passed before her body was found, wrapped in a tarp, dumped behind a van. She was just 17 years old. The loss shattered Jack. In interviews, he openly wept, saying, "You know, my granddaughter is dead because of the money. You might as well throw it in the river." But the heartbreak didn't end there. In 2009, Jack's only daughter, Brandy's mother, died after a long battle with cancer and grief. Jack, once surrounded by family, was now almost completely alone. His fortune began to vanish. Jack faced multiple lawsuits, some from casinos, others from people who claimed he had made promises or failed to pay bills. He was robbed multiple times. His own foundation became dormant. The money that once made him untouchable now made him a target. Years later, Jack admitted he had lost nearly everything. From over $100 million to just a few thousand. When asked what he would do differently if he could go back, his answer was hauntingly clear: "I wish I'd torn that ticket up." In the end, Jack Whittaker's story isn't about greed. It's about the emotional and spiritual weight of sudden wealth. It's about how money amplifies your life, but doesn't fix what's broken inside. He once told a reporter, "There's no control for greed. There's no control for the devil in people." Jack passed away in June 2020 at the age of 72, alone, and far from the spotlight he once dominated. What remains is a legacy not of millions, but of warning. Because sometimes, winning the lottery doesn't make life easier. It makes it impossible. If Jack Whittaker's story moved you, hit like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell for more real-life lottery tales on True Lottery Stories. Because when the jackpot hits, it doesn't always bring joy. Sometimes, it brings tragedy.